Hi, I'm Dwight Schrute, and this is 95.1 GX Radio, where we play the good stuff so you don't have to.
Hi, I'm Michael Scott.
I'm Pam Halpert.
And I'm like Kevin Malone.
And on today's show, we're going to discuss the Generation Xers.
Oh, that's my favorite generation. This is rock and roll was born.
Rock and roll. Disco was where it was at.
I'm with Michael on this one. Rock and roll is like so much better.
Hey, did you guys hear about the that new Star Wars movie coming out?
Yeah, it did. It brings me back to the good old days when the original Star Wars was still in theaters. I can still remember begging my parents to bring me to the cinema to see it.
I don't think the new Star Wars, which comes out December 18th of this year, can live up to the expectations of us Gen Xers have for it. The old one really brought out the child out of me and really allowed me to use my imagination.
Yeah, like I would have friends over and we would play Star Wars in real life. We would act like we had lightsabers and run around like chasing each other.
Hey, how about Back to the Future? Sadly, it's officially all in the past now, which is actually pretty sad.
That is actually pretty sad. That was one of the movies I actually went out and watched.
You know, now that you guys are talking about it, I don't think I ever remember watching it.
What? Like after that movie, all I could think about was a DeLorean.
We have to take a 10-second break, and we'll be back after we discuss video games.
Welcome back to GX Radio, where we play the good stuff so you don't have to.
So, video games. What was your guys' favorite games to play?
Galaga. Galaga was where it was at. Just walking into an arcade and playing the stuff they had was the best. I could spend billions of quarters there.
That's a lot of quarters, Michael. I was more of a Tron kind of guy. I love the thought of going into a video game and interacting with things. That was so cool to me. And then the movie came out a couple years ago, and boy was I pumped for it. It brought back so many memories of sitting in the arcade with pocketfuls of quarters, waiting in line to play.
I never really played. I usually just played with my hula hoop and slinky, but my brother was a video game fanatic.
What? Where were you during the 80s? I mean, you never lived. I even bought an Atari after my first time at the arcade.
I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned the classic Pac-Man yet. I spent hours grinding that out, trying to get that high score at the arcade. And when Mrs. Pac-Man came out, I was skeptical that it was just to make more money, but it actually turned out to be pretty good.
Pac-Man, my worst game. I was so bad I couldn't even pass the first level.
Man, you were bad. I think my high score was 3,333,260. I was so close to a perfect score. I just needed one more cherry and it would have finished a perfect game.
Sounds like you guys needed to get out of the arcade. I played with my hula hoop every day, and if that ever got boring, I would play with my Light Bright. Boy, did I have so many templates for that thing.
I remember Light Brights, but what really strikes a chord is the Rock'em Sock'em robots. Those are so awesome. Those things never failed to entertain me when I was bored.
Hey, we have callers after the break. Our number is 111-111-1111. Again, our number is 111-111-1111.
Brought to you by Colorful Eyes Contacts, helping you see better since 1900. Only $29.99 for one pair or $49.99 for two pair.
State Farm Life Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
By Milwaukee Power Tools, nothing but heavy duty.
By Bank of America. Life's better when we're connected.
And we are back.
Looks like we have a caller now. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Creed.
So we're going back to the future.
Yeah, it's crazy to think now officially in the past. I remember thinking that none of the stuff being portrayed in the movie would ever happen. But now that we're here, we have more stuff than was even in the movie.
As a kid, I thought the DeLorean was the coolest car there ever was. But as I've gotten older, I appreciate the classic muscle cars, especially the 69 Camaro. Those things were all around back in the day. You don't see them very much anymore.
Speaking of the DeLorean, I own one.
No, you Creed, no way. That's awesome, man. Does it travel through time?
No, sadly it does not, but I can get it up to 105 miles per hour.
You guys put me to shame because I drive a Prius. It can get 51 miles to the gallon, though.
Well, that's impressive, Pam. I'm kind of jealous. So, Creed, what was your favorite thing in Back to the Future?
I would have to say my favorite thing would be the hoverboard. Those things are totally awesome.
Man, I really like those Pepsi bottles, you know? They made those some collector bottles from the movie. They sold those. As you guys know, I'm a pretty big Pepsi fanatic.
I like the virtual reality sunglasses they wore. They were stylish and cool. Now that 2015 is here, we actually have virtual reality headsets in which you can put on the headset and it makes you look like you're actually in the game. After the break, we're going to give away some cruise tickets.
It's brought to you by Seven Clans Casino. I mean, honestly, I love that place. It has great customer service and it's tons of fun. I mean, you can even win more often in that place.
Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart. I heard they were giving out free coupons for gallons of milk.
Super car guys, where buying a car doesn't have to suck.
And the Warren Theater, the best movies in the business. Popcorn will make you go broke, though. I'm just saying.
And we are back.
If you're the 15th caller, you could win a cruise to beautiful Hawaii. You must be 18 or older to call, and you have to be the 15th. Remember, our number is 111-111-1111. Let me repeat that. 111-111-1111.
Am I the 15th caller?
Heck yeah, you are. What's your name, lucky contestant?
My name is Stanley Hudson.
Well, congratulations, Stanley. Who do you plan on bringing with you on the cruise?
I think I'm going to bring my lovely wife.
This cruise includes like a 7-day round trip to Hawaii, where you will stay in Hawaii for like a day, then travel the beautiful Pacific Ocean. You may get to see some dolphins too.
Thank you for calling, and I hope that made your day.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think this was going to happen. I mean, of course it made my day. I need to tell my wife, my kids, my uncle, my grandparents. I mean, everybody.
I love giving people things and making them happy.
Heck yeah.
It brings a smile to my face.
It should.
Well, that pretty much takes up our time.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Like, we couldn't keep doing this unless you guys, like, keep bringing cool people to the party.
Catch you on flip side.
And on the next segment, we're going to talk about baby boomers.
From our sponsors.
From our sponsors.
Buy our stuff.
We just love it.
And you guys are getting a first look at what we talk about when we're not live.
Oh man, that was a heck of a radio show. Good job, guys.
Yep.
Snazzy job.
Good job. Thank you, Mr. Producer, Director over there. You're welcome. So, what's your guys' favorite songs from the 80s, if you have any?
Oh, definitely Back in Black. That song, I play it every day when I'm going to work, coming to this radio station.
Isn't that a song by like ABBA or something?
Oh my god, come on, man. AC/DC.
Oh, that's right. Well, I
What are you
get
doing?
there's so many bands with like letters in there. I don't know.
Get it together.
Seriously, man.
I'm sorry.
Okay, anyway. Besides that little interruption by some lack of brain cells, how do you guys think about the... No, I don't think we should talk about the presidential debate. Let's talk about...
Hey,
How do you
what?
guys think your toys that were like fun to play with? Some stuff that came out in the 80s.
Well, I mean, Pam did mention the Slinkies and the
Light Bright.
and the Light Bright. Yeah, the
Oh
Light
my-
Those-
Bright.
Those were
awesome.
snazzy.
Oh, one time I got my Slinky to go down 50 stairs.
Oh,
50?
fudge, man. That was a record breaker
Big
right
five
there.
though. That's impressive. I once hula hooped with 12 hula hoops.
That's an
It's-
achievement.
I mean, my kids kind of looked at me like I was crazy, but it was kind of crazy.
And but think about it, how much things have changed. I mean, I remember back in the day we were using typewriters in schools and stuff. Now we've got iPhones, all this stuff. We can just upload things straight to the cloud. I didn't even know what that was. I mean, you said cloud, I'd look in the sky.
Yeah, back in my day, I mean, all we had were uploading things. Look, times have changed.
What do you got, Pam?
I don't know.
Like, schools are definitely different. I mean, they didn't teach, ACTs were not as common, I'm pretty sure. I didn't take one.
Heck, I didn't even go to college, so I mean, because my dad needed help on the farm, and I was the best he had, so you know.
Yeah, I even dropped out of high school halfway through, 'cause that was pretty normal back then.
Yeah.
Well,
Things have changed. Things have changed. Well, next time we're going to be talking about the baby boomers. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be here all week. We'll be good. You guys ready? Got to give it a wrap?
See ya.
Yep.
All right.